Muy buenas a todos, gente. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Aquí Necro, estamos en una nueva serie para el canal. Hace ya tiempo que dije que iba a subir este videojuego. No es ni más ni menos que el Juego de Tronos de Telltale Games, la misma compañía que ha hecho las grandes joyas que hemos visto también aquí en el canal, como por ejemplo The Wolf Among Us o también The Walking Dead. Este juego ya hace mucho tiempo que dije que lo quería subir. Y bueno, pues tendrá aproximadamente unos mes y medio, 2 meses yo creo. Unos 2 meses, no llega. Pero han tardado bastante en hacer la traducción. Hay que darle crédito como siempre, son los mismos que hicieron las otras traducciones. Y se agradece muchísimo porque gracias a ellos podemos disfrutar de este juego en nuestro idioma, ¿no? Con los subtítulos. Aquí en la descripción os dejaré el enlace a la traducción. La gente que ha hecho posible todo esto pues es el Zombie Wolf Team y poquito más. ¿De qué trata este juego? Pues es exactamente la mecánica, como los que ya en el canal hayan visto las series que os he comentado anteriormente, pues de toma de decisiones, etcétera. A diferencia de estas últimas, en vez de ser 5 episodios, lo que es el juego, que sacan uno cada mes y medio aproximadamente, aquí serán 6. También os digo, para el que siga, los que sigáis Juego de Tronos o tengáis intención de verla, la serie de la televisión, si no habéis terminado la temporada 3 en la televisión, quizás no sea muy recomendable que veáis este juego, el gameplay, porque empieza al final de la tercera temporada, por lo que he estado viendo. Salen los personajes famosos de la televisión. Sin embargo, nosotros controlaremos hasta un máximo de 5 personajes que no son famosos, por decirlo así. Y por lo que he estado viendo, creo que es una familia, creo, tampoco me quiero informar demasiado por posibles spoilers, etcétera. Así que no me enrollo mucho más y vamos a darle cañita, que tengo bastantes ganas de darle. Como ya sabéis, primer episodio sin cam y luego sí, porque estos juegos a mí me gusta mucho, jugarlos con cam. ¿No ves? Aquí está lo de los episodios y serán hasta un máximo de 6. Qué guapo, qué guapo, tengo unas ganas. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Ahí está mi Cersei, yo soy un fanboy de ella, así que lo siento. Para el que no le guste, aquí fanboy de puta madre. Comenzar el episodio. Le estoy dando, ¿me explico? ¿Qué me estás contando, loco? Ahora, ¿no? Que se había quedado un poquito bugado, parecía. ¿O le he dado yo mal? Lo mismo, lo de siempre, ¿no? El juego se adapta a las decisiones que tomes, mayor o menor medida, dependiendo, habrá que ver. Los nombres no están traducidos. Te da la opción en la traducción de los nombres o no. Yo he preferido, en vez de Jon Nieve, o ¿sabes? Jon Snow. La verdad es que los gráficos no son nada del otro mundo. Incluso quizá un poquito peor que el lobete, etcétera.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood.
Me mola, a mí me mola este rollo, pero un montón, gente.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. I mean, if we're being honest.
No me toques los cojones,
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion, too.
Shh. Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
Estamos aquí, ¿sabes? No he recibido órdenes de ti.
Don't take orders from you.
No, but you
No
take
recibo,
orders
bro.
from him. You idiots, you're his squire. Now fetch him some wine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer
Kingslayer, vaya pro.
across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Somos el escudero, el pipilla.
Rob
Bueno,
Stark, the king in the north.
The king
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Iron from ice!
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever.
claro, hay que ascender, coño, que será como
How shall I
algo más.
reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves
Ay,
House
ay, ay.
Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
No lo
Hard
defraudaré.
work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Hombre, la verdad es que puede estar guapo esto, ¿sabes? Si le dan... Si es del mismo...
Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Me tenéis hasta los cojones, ¿eh?
Yourself.
I've been a squire longer than you, which means I outrank you.
So? He told you, not me.
Go with Bowen.
Quizá nos hemos calentado demasiado. Ya sabes que en este juego me gusta ser borde un poquito y tal, ¿sabes? Pero, por ejemplo, con los superiores y eso no. Pero con este tonto de los cojones sí, coño. Vaya era por el vino de la hostia.
Boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once.
Oh, shut up, Bowen.
See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
¿Cómo se meten ahí pullitas, eh? Pues lo que estaba comentando. Es que no quiero hablar mucho mientras están ellos hablando, ¿sabes?
Which is nothing.
Y están todo el rato.
For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking...
A mí me han ascendido, campeón.
Not me.
What?
Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Sir Garrett the fucking Great. Unbelievable. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
How much further?
That's right over there.
Por lo que estaba comentando, gente, que la verdad es que, mira, en la boda roja, buah, quien haya visto la serie ya sabe de qué estoy hablando. Qué over,
Time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Mira, 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 mira.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Buah, es que esa escena es increíble.
You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back.
Hay que volver, hay que volver.
Fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Mira, 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 mira. Advertirle, advertirle, loco, advertirle.
The others.
Good luck.
¡Dios! Le hemos vendido. Le hemos vendido. Nada más empezar el juego. Pero a ver, es lo que hay que advertir al otro. ¿Qué pasa? ¡Qué guapo, chaval!
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Somos unos putos pros, Toma, mongolín. Los sonidos molan, Ahí, ahí, ahí. ¡Qué tensión, coño! Estoy dando con todas mis fuerzas, ¡Uy, Dios mío! ¡Dios! ¡Hostias! ¡Al pro!
Good fucking riddance.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
The Freys. They They slaughtered him, my lord.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
I had to leave him. I had no...
Ya la estamos liando, acabamos de empezar el juego y ya la estamos liando.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Coge la espada, Nuf. ¡Oh, Dios mío!
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Well, the phrase says time. Don't run.
A este no le quiero dejar, Es un jefazo, coño, ¡no!
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
¡No!
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Well, the phrase says
You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I won't leave you, my
You
lord.
can, and you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
Él lo recordará, dice. Si Palma no lo va a recordar mucho tiempo, ¿no?
Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
Se lo van a cargar, loco. Va a durar -3, ya verás. Alguno se lleva por delante. Ah, no. No se lleva a nadie. Ya puedes correr, mongolín. Madre mía, chaval. ¡Qué épico, chaval! Madre mía, es que a mí me mola mucho esto, ¿sabes lo que hay? Pues lo que os estaba comentando, gente. Que vamos a ver. Aquí la toma de decisiones y todo lo que tengas, lógicamente, no va a influir en cambiar la historia como tal, me refiero. La historia es la que es. ¿Sabes lo que te quiero decir? La de la serie, los libros, etcétera. Eso no va a cambiar. Pero es como una historia paralela a lo que nosotros ya hemos visto o conocemos, ¿no? En el caso, desde el punto de vista del tontopollas este. Entonces, bueno, eso me mola bastante. Está guapo. ¡Qué épico! Me cago en la puta. Hierro desde el hielo. Pues eso, empieza ahí en la boda roja, chaval. Mira, tenemos ahí la espada, ¿la ves? A ver los controles. Pues no tiene mucho esto. Algo ahí.
Lord.
Echaba de menos una serie de este estilo en el canal, gente. Siempre tiene que haber una activa, coño. También ha salido el Borderlands. Lo que pasa que la traducción va a tardar muchísimo, porque son muchísimos diálogos. Del mismo estilo, ¿eh? Vamos a echar un vistacillo aquí a ver qué hay. Si se puede, que no lo sé. No.
That's Father's car.
Ha hecho una escabechina de puta madre.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Pobre cerdete, coño.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Uy, el viejete, loco.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Vamos a ver si tiene dos cojones o no los tiene. Coño, hazlo por tu padre. Con la espada que es más grande que tú.
That's so. You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Hay que marcárselo, ¿eh? No, mi padre, no.
I'll have that sword, boy.
La polla. Sí, la tendrás.
Aye. You'll have it.
Eres un mierda, coño. Te la van a robar.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Ya puede venir alguien a salvarlo porque esto es lamentable. Lamentable. Madre mía, si no has podido con la espada, vas a poder con eso. Coge la chanda.
They are a pig.
Toma, mongolín. Tiene cojones, tienes una mega espada y no eres capaz. No puede con la espada ese. ¡Dios! Cógela, ¿eh? ¡Ahí va! ¡Oh! ¡Dios, mátalo! Me mola el sonido, en plan... ¿Piedad? Venga, dame la opción de matarle, pero ya. La quiero. Tengo una familia, dice. Y yo, no te joder, la tengo ahí tirada en el suelo. Venga, anda, 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 anda. Piedad ni pollas. ¡Dios! Logro, Justice or Mercy, me dice. ¿Te crees que te voy a dejar vivo después de la que me estás liando, que me quieren matar? Es que esto es de tontos, lo de siempre, ¿me explico? ¡Papi! ¡Papi, papi, papi! ¡Papi! ¿Qué le pasa en la mano? Es como de... como un troll.
Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
No, papi.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Ahí está, coño. Saca lo que lleves dentro. Y se saca el dinero ahora, ¿sabes? Son bonitos los paisajes y eso, coño.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ya estamos con estas cosas que sabéis que no me gustan, ¿eh? Dios, qué asco, coño. Qué dolor. Ay, los gusanetes, ay, Dios mío.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious
Nuestra casa
man
nunca
that
caerá.
would have
Podemos
made a good
vengarlos.
lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son, Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important, then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Tengo ganas de ver a los personajes famosos, por así decir, ¿sabes? A ver qué tal están hechos y eso. La espada es más grande que él, tiene cojones.
The Ironwood Grove. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
You seem to be favoring it. Oh,
Mira, esto es rollo ¿Sabes? Para... Esto lo iremos viendo también, gente. Y lo iremos leyendo. ¿Os acordáis de Wolf Among Us, no? Que íbamos leyendo un poquito y eso. Pues lo haremos. En este episodio no, pero sí que iremos leyendo un poquito para conocer a cada personaje, etcétera. Que hay muchos, ¿sabes? Hay muchísimos. Y esto pues me gustaría poquito a poco ir viéndolo, ¿sabes?
Sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
No, no, no le vamos a enseñar la espada a este, ¿eh?
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
No lo ha dicho antes, pero bueno. A ver si nos dice algo más.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
¿Puedo verle o qué? ¿O te hago un puto esquema?
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he...
No le voy a dar la espada.
If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting.
I see.
No sé si he hecho bien, creo que no he hecho bien.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
No teníamos que haber dicho eso a la mujer, porque estaba el otro delante.
This was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Menudo cabrón.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing?
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
They deserve to die. All of them. I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan.
El mongolí tiene que decidir, no me jodas.
Just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him
A
for
la
what
mierda
he
ya,
did.
coño.
The Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall.
¿Al
The
muro?
boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
Habrá que irse, ya
I
está.
know it doesn't seem fair,
Es lo que hay.
but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Aquí lo vamos a dejar, gente. Aquí. Aproximadamente los episodios van a ser de 35 minutos. Para que nos duren unos 3, 4 como muchísimo. Ya sabéis que suelen durar los episodios 1 hora y media, 2. Ya estamos flipándonos. Así que bueno, lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. Estoy todavía ahí dándole vueltas a que no teníamos que haber dicho eso. A la mujer sí, ¿sabes? Pero el otro, que seguro que a lo mejor es súper leal y todo lo que tú quieras, pero no me ha gustado mucho. Pero por todo lo demás, bien, muy bien. Y nada, el juego me parece que tiene muy buena pinta, sinceramente. Mientras luego esté todo el tema, pues como la serie y los libros y eso, traiciones, etcétera, ¿sabes? Cambios ahí argumentales rápidos y todo eso, que me mola mucho. Así que bueno, podéis apoyar el vídeo con el típico me gusta. Y nos vemos en el siguiente, mañana mismo. Chao, gente.